All right. Welcome back to DeadEndGaming. I'm DeadEndDragon, and today we're tackling a very, very something that's going to be a very big and long project, and I'm very intimidated by. But nonetheless, here we are. I'm also going to get my character on screen real quick because I'd like you to see my reactions to some of this. That's part of the point of this. So here we are. I'm going to make the video a little smaller. Hello, everyone. So yeah, so we've got meteors flying through the air and other stuff. What could this be? What could this be? I mean, if you didn't read the title, I mean, you know. We're playing Final Fantasy Online. So this is going to be a big venture for me. I've done some other Final Fantasy stuff online. I have personally played a ton of Final Fantasy Online. It's been so fun, and I really just wanted to take the chance to go through it again, you know, and really re-experience all of this and re-see all this. So yeah, I was like, oh no, should I turn up the... I guess I kind of should have turned up the game audio, but we're here. We're here now. Because the other game audio that comes through is a lot louder, so I think it must have gotten equalized at a different time. I don't know. We have lots of people fighting. There's meteors coming down. There's so much going on. Oh my gosh. And there's our hero. Maybe. Is it our hero? Oh no, there's someone. Maybe they're about to die. I mean, looks like a lot of people are about to die here. But this is going to be basically us going through this story. Now I know a lot of people, especially in the first 50 levels, like you skip some stuff and you skip cutscenes and you skip some of this story, and so then when you get to things, it doesn't all add up. And with the new expansion coming out, not soon, but pretty soon, like it's coming up, I wanted to tackle a lot of this and really go back through the story, partially for myself and partially the reason I'm recording it. The other part for others. So if you wanted to go through the story and kind of see what everything's all about, what all the jazz is about, and if you want to get involved and join in, or if you already are involved but you didn't want to mess with going around with the story and maybe you just wanted to listen to me go through it, that's fine too. But definitely support the original series. It's really cool. And awesome. And I mean, look, they've got this big mega dragon that I know the name of, and I really want to scream it to the world, but I'm going to save that for later because it's gotta have a little bit of secrecy, right? Right? It'll be all right. It'll be good. But this dragon's raining down all this fire. I mean, like, I'm going, it's adorable, but you know, it may be causing lots of destruction at the same time as being adorable. But that's how I think of dragons. So yeah, so we've got this huge war being waged. I don't know, both at the same time. This dragon's coming down, destroying lots of stuff. There's meteors. There's just so much everywhere. Things don't look good for anyone really. Sorry, guys. But don't worry. We may see something. Someone gonna come up. Oh, there we go. There's a big shield. So yeah, so like I said, please support the official release and stuff, and please support the series and the producers and stuff. Like that's always a huge thing to do, especially when watching Let's Plays, I feel like. But don't I don't know. I'm here to really show you the story and where we're up to this point, because there's gonna be more story, there's gonna be more stuff. For me personally, I think after getting to a certain point in the story, I was just really hooked into it. So if you want to just watch and you haven't even started, like, that's fine. But check it out. Like, there's lots of cool stuff. There's lots of cool content about this game. Oh no, the dragon! Oh, they're doing this poor thing to the nice little... Okay, I can't really say nice dragon. But the nice, cute dragon? Okay, nice. Not nice and cute. Doesn't work. We'll... think about that. But they got all these runes and stuff going and sealing the dragon away because, clearly, whatever you can't defeat, you seal away. That's how that goes, right? Oh, but looks like he's got one more final blast that he's going to get out of the seal with. What's this guy gonna do? He's like an elf guy? Yeah. Oh. Oh, he's doing something. They vanished. What could have happened? Where could they have gone? Who knows? Only the story does, I guess. So it's produced by Square Enix. There we go. Yeah. Gotta get that Square Enix. I love a lot of Square Enix games. Square Enix games are really cool, and I really want to tackle more stuff from them on this channel because it's so cool. And the music and just the songs, so good. I've never been a big fan of Chocobos though. I just never have. They're cute. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're cute and adorable, but they're kind of enemy. That's just how I am, I guess. It's just what it's, you know, it's okay. But look at this. It's so cool and everything. It's awesome. So one disclaimer I do have is I think with how, if I've gone over some of the production stuff on how this game was produced in that, oh, they're not important at all. Don't care about those characters. Oh, this person, they're not important at all. Don't worry about who this is on screen. No. One thing that I noticed about production in the producing of this game is I think there was a version before this, but it didn't end well, and it wasn't made great. So it was handed over to new producer, basically a new director got on the team and took over, and they started creating this. But this was still like they were trying to figure out where they were going. It was developed well, I feel like, but overall it was kind of like a little like back and forth. So some of this first part might be a bit shaky, but bear with me on it. Trust me. Once we get into some of the later content in that's going to be where everything picks up and is really awesome. So I'm going to try to make it through a bunch of this first content pretty quickly if I can. But we'll see how it all goes. And I'm like 75% sure on how I was gonna do this, but there's some other stuff unplanned, but then I feel like that other 25% that I don't have planned might push some more over, so it might be more like 50-50. I haven't planned on how I want to do this series entirely. So welcome to DeadEndGaming, where I do mostly planning and then I kind of like don't plan some stuff and just go for it. Because that's how you got to do it sometimes. I'm too nervous and I try to overplan, and I try to stay in planning for way too long. So here we are. We're just going to go for it and see what happens. Mainly going to stay to this main story quest line, but we might do like the job quests and show those off as well on screen, and a couple of the other side quests while we're at it. But I'm mainly going to keep this series specifically for the main story and maybe like the job quest, and that's about it. So yeah, welcome to Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. Yes, if you go and click on movies and title, I've got all the way through Shadowbringers, so yeah. And I don't have my pre-order yet for the next expansion, but I will be getting that at some point in the near future as soon as I got money's coming in, because I do have a plan for that, but just not yet. So let's start. Without further ado, let's start. And I'm gonna make not yet. Okay, because I have a couple screens here I'm gonna show you guys real quick. So just so you know, for what you're gonna see for the series, I've got this VTuber screen. This is here like this because the chat. Sometimes the chat can be saying stuff I don't exactly want to like showcase or show on screen and other stuff. So that's why I'm not gonna default to this all the time. If I default to this, it's probably because I want to show a movie or something, or there's like a movie playing and I want to show my reaction with it. Other times I won't want to show my reaction, so we won't make the screen small. We'll just make it like this. And those are basically the three screens you'll be seeing, just so you don't get startled or anything. So I'll jump on here, and actually I'm going to do this. Well, I mean, I guess we could do this. That's fine. That's fine. If I see something in the bottom left, I'll make sure. So if you notice right now, Sargantanas, sorry, this is all new to me, because I am usually on the Crystal World Selection server. That is my main character on there. But for this series, I thought it would be nice to start with a fresh character at least. And we're gonna toss that on one of the Ether servers, just so I can have a character on Ether as well. I have some friends over on Ether that I wanna, or I don't know about friends, but people I know that I want to play with. on there. I guess I could call them friends. I don't know. Friends on Twitter and stuff, mutuals. I don't know. We'll go with that. People I want to play with who are on Ether and I can't. The big part, if you're planning on playing with friends, let's go into this real quick, just so I can go and show you. So the data centers. Basically, there is an in-game system where you can jump to different servers within the data center, but you cannot jump to different data centers. So I have a character on Crystal, so I can interact with anybody on these. You can't. There's certain limitations if you're on different servers, but you can basically party up and hang out together if you're on the same data center. But yeah, I only have a character on Crystal, so I can't really hang out with anybody on Ether. So I'm gonna make a character on Ether, and maybe if you're on Ether, I can hang out with you if you're on either Ether or Crystal. I just might not be high level at the moment. So yeah, we're gonna stick with Ether. And now it brings back to the character collection screen. This is where you collect your characters. You have 0 out of 8 characters to make. And this is going to be the first, I don't know, 42 hours of the game. No, I'm kidding. Maybe some people, I'm not one who likes to spend a ton of time in character creation. I've learned to spend more time. I used to spend like 3 seconds in character creation. I learned to spend some more time in that and have some more fun with it. But I'm not one that spends a ton of time in there at all. But I already have, if you have appearance data saved, I already do. And we're going to go from this character, Dead End Dragon. That's what I have. Here we are. We got our Dead End Dragon. So we're going to go with him. You can look at him in different environments and other stuff. And you can change time of day. So you can see him in the evening. So yeah. Particularly that. So I'm not going to save appearance data. That's where you save appearance data. I always make it here. Don't ask why I make it that as the birth date of my character. Just that's what it is. Now this is apparently your character's patron deity or whatever. I'm not sure all the stats and numbers behind it, but I think it gives you a small boost to certain stats at the beginning of the game, but it's a small boost, so it won't really help you out too much later down the road and in the game. And once you really start leveling up, it's not going to make a huge difference from what I've looked up. So yeah, I'm going to put unique just so they start moving around a little bit, because that's fun. That's fun. I really like seeing them move around a bunch. But I just like the little symbols and stuff, and reading about them. Helone, mover of glaciers and goddess of war, is the guardian deity of Ishgard. She commands the element of ice and is associated with the first moon of the Eorzean calendar. Helone is the daughter of Ralgar. I'm gonna butcher a bunch of these names, bear with me. And a bitter rival of Norfica. She is most often depicted as a relentless... I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh. It's like relentless warrioress, as my character's just like doing dancing in the back. Armed with bronze great shield, her symbol is 3 spears. What I usually look at for these is there is story. You can check those out. I'm not going to get too in depth on these because I don't think these are too prominent to go through at this moment. So we got so I look at the weapons. So they've got a bronze great shield. We got a round skillet. Let's see here. Scholar holding an ashen staff, donning a wheel of white silken veil. Let's see here, long-bladed harpoon, walking stick. Oh, her symbol's a walking stick, but it's a bow. They wield a bow. 2-headed hammer. Let's see here. They're carrying a staff of bronze, holding a golden fan. A golden fan sounds kind of cool. I mean, that'd be a nice weapon, you know, using fans. Let's see here. A merchant holding a balance. Ooh, I like that. Often holding a scythe. I mean, that's just okay. I mean, scythe, it's a scythe. It's not like there's any new classes coming out in the near future or anything, you know, nothing Reaper-like or anything like that. Mithril Great Axe. All right. So we have our mages. I'm not one for staffs, so I like my magics. Don't get me wrong. I love my magics, but I'm not one for staves per se. So I'm going to go with merchant because I do... Oh, that's not merchant. That's a merchant because I do like merchant stuff in that. So we'll just call them the patron deity or something. Like I said, I don't know if it matters too much or not. now, you can choose your class, your starting class, and kind of your weapon type. You can see kind of how you go with that in a little bit of description on each of those. But like I said, I'm not going for much of the backstory on this or like the side stories. I'm just really mainly trying to show the main story at the moment. We'll probably come back on another episode if this all goes well. I'm probably gonna get like really in depth with some of this stuff with the questing, dungeons, trials, all that stuff, raiding. I might just do that anyways, regardless of how well this comes out. So, so I like, as I've said, there's Disciples of War. We got Gladiator, who uses sword and shield. Puglist, who uses their fists. Marauder, who uses an axe. We got a Lancer, who uses a lance, surprisingly enough. An Archer, who uses a bow. And we have Disciples of Magic, which is a Conjurer, who uses healing magics. We got a Thaumaturge, who uses damaging dark magics. And we have an Arcanist, who uses Familiar. But you notice on the bottom left here, oh, actually, this is one of those times, so I should move away. The bottom left has been changing this whole time, and I was in the way. Sorry. You'll notice that each class has its own little area associated with it in the bottom left there. Those are all areas you'll start in. It doesn't really matter where you start, unless you want to be with friends and other stuff and you want to start in the same area, then that matters. But if you're just joining by yourself and stuff, you're going to end up all on the same path anyway, so it's okay. You might just start out a little differently than others. There might be a little difference in variation on how you get your journey started. So I started as an Arcanist. That's how I started. I really want, there is another class I think we can get almost right off the bat. And you can start at level 1, but it's not listed here. I think it used to be, but it's not. That's the class I'm probably going to go with, but for now I'm going to keep it a secret, but it is in Limsa. Limsa Lominsa. So we're going to start out as an Arcanist for those two reasons. One, because it's held near and dear to my heart as that being my first actual class I started as. And then the other part is it being, it's where we want to go for the other class. So we might do a little bit of Arcanist and we might do a little bit of the other class. And we might just switch it up a little bit. And you can also see, if you're curious, you can see what your job clothes will look like and kind of the type of wear that you're going to wear. If you're interested. I really like Dragoon stuff. Dragoon stuff's really cool. I might get us into some of that as well. But that also gets me into how we're going to do some of this. Up to level 4, there's a New Game Plus that you see that you can go back with your character. Doesn't matter how high level they get. You can go back and redo those quests. You won't get any of the rewards from them, but you can go back and play the story if you want to see it again, if you skip through it and you want to go back. So I might do some of that with my other characters. So you might see us doing some other jobs and some other stuff on the New Game Plus side. But we'll get into that once we do. But for now, we're going to stick with our friend here, our little Arcanist. And he's got wings. He's got little dragon wings. Okay, it's just on like the outfit. And we can't really wear it or like fly. But you know, let's go with Arcanist and get going. You selected Sarjantanas. I'm gonna see that we can select another. Okay. I'm gonna do Genova because I know some of the music from Genova, or like, I don't know. I think it was like the Black Mages music group who did some metal rock kind of music out of Final Fantasy remixing, and that was really cool, and I like that. So I don't know any of these other things like Sirens or I can't even pronounce that. Adamantoys, I don't know. Oh. Actually, we're going to go with this because it has a little star next to it and it says EXP bonuses are currently being granted to all new players created on this world. Well, we need that because we're going to need to jump up a lot. Because like I said, I don't know how much or how little I'm going to show. So. Dead. And Dragon. And we'll confirm that name. And I think that's our, as long as it goes through, I think that's our name and that will be our name. New characters cannot be made on this world at this time. What? What? Return. Okay. Well, I guess we gotta switch home worlds then. This character's not accepting any more characters. Interesting. Okay, so I guess we'll have to go without the EXP bonus. I'll try Genova again then, and we'll try Dead End Dragon. There we go. All right, so Genova liked us. So apparently the EXP bonus Get in quickly if you want that, because apparently I didn't. Let's start our adventure. All right. I'm gonna go, and of course we don't start out with the job close. We don't, oh, oops, that's the wrong screen. That's the wrong, and we're not ending yet. As much as, looking at my recording time, we're kind of up on time, but that's okay. This first episode might be a little longer. Usually I'm gonna try to keep episodes around a half hour. I usually try to shoot for just under half an hour, but, usually I end up doing a little more than that. So usually episodes will be probably a little over half an hour, or 45 minutes. But this first one for sure is probably going to be about an hour, because I just want to get a bunch of this stuff going and everything. And it's like the season premiere. You got to get like a nice hour-long thing in. Yeah. And the nice music. Oh, the nice music, guys. Guys, it's so nice. All right, and I'm going to switch to this screen for now until stuff starts showing up. If stuff starts showing up, then we'll move how we need to. So it's been a while since I've actually like done any of this, so I don't know. Oh, hello here. So I don't remember all this, and if I don't remember, I might have skipped stuff. So, like I said, this is gonna be kind of new for me too, in a way. Yeah, feel. I think like one of the only times I didn't skip a ton was Shadowbringers, and even then I think I skipped a little bit. Just get going. So like I said, we're gonna see some stuff I have not seen, so this is exciting, and I'm excited to finally understand more on the story, and see it all come together. Oh, oh, that's not good. That is not good at all. Oh my. Who are you, sir? Feel. Dang. Oh my. Oh my, lady. We're gonna be okay. Are we gonna explode into 1,000 bits? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Oh hey, things are good. Okay, hey. Okay, hey. There we go. Yeah, let's do our summoner thing, because we're a summoner. I don't know. Oh, we held up our book. Nice, nice, nice. Where we died. Everybody died, just like in that first cutscene. Oi, you all right, lad? Who are you? Who's this? Where are we? I don't know. You were moaning in your sleep, sweating buckets besides. Rolling on the ship got your stomach churning, has it? Have I mentioned I'm going to try to voice over everybody? It's not going to be great voiceover. Don't expect anything fancy. I try. I will try my best. If I can get better, I will. But I'm not great with accents and stuff, so I will do my best, though. Doesn't seem like seasickness now that I look at you. It'll be the ether then, I reckon. Ether? What ether? Some are more sensitive to the stuff than others, see? And we ain't too far from Verlobrand now? I bet you that. Now, which is chock full of etherites. No need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. Okay. I mean, if you say so. Apparently, you're not used to the rocket boat, though. Don't rock the boat. Don't rock the boat. Might as well have been bloomin' seasickness. Ships left around it like a demented chocobo lately. I reckon I might head out on the deck. Get myself a breath of fresh air. That sounds like a good idea. We should join them. Limsa Lominsa is still a fair way off, in case you're wondering, seeing as you're awake and all. How about you keep me company till we get there? Them youngins don't care much for conversation, I see. Any road, Brennan's the name, and peddlin's me trade. Oh boy. Oh boy. Don't worry, I know merchant stuff. I know how to handle this. Get away from us! No, don't be mean to merchants, because they will turn it around on you. They're good at that. Sweet talking is literally their game. Is my mouse showing up? Okay, it is. I was all confused if my mouse was showing up or not. Because I can point stuff out. Like, look, that's a window. Look, that looks like another window. Are they windows? I don't know. Oh, look, there's us. I can do all sorts of things with this pointing. Point. Ah, smell the salty sea breeze. Now then, lad, judging by your usual garments, I'd say you were one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? Yeah. I guess you kind of pegged us there. I knew it. Going where the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret to that adventure is a risky business these days, especially. Yeah, it kind of is, you know. What is it that first attracted you to it? Let's see. Oh, cool, we have choice already. We wanted to gain power, we wanted to win glory, we wanted to amass a fortune. I don't know, I honestly wouldn't mind being an adventurer just to adventure, so like, I'm just gonna be silent. Yeah, it's none of those things. Well, if you ain't inclined to tell, I ain't about to pry. Might as well be old Brennan's a chatterbox, but he sure as hell ain't no busybody. We all have a secret or three, don't we? Me? Dozens. Yeah, I mean, everybody does, I guess. That's true. Although I can usually be an open book at times. I'm usually fairly open with stuff. I chatter. When I really get to know people, I like really chatter with them and just like I'll let you know whatever's on my mind, like literally whatever's going on. And I'd rather stay a secret too, which is why I don't go sticking me nose where it ain't welcome. Just remember though, there are more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit to being dead. That's a fact. That is a very true fact. Very true. Speaking of dying, are we about to? We're about to die. Oh boy. Well, guys, get ready for this. Get ready for this. Where's it coming from? Ship's off the starboard bow. Pirate colors. Pirate colors? Oh no! I thought we were on a pirate ship for some reason. The merchant guy looked like a pirate, so I was like, I don't know. Pirates, bloody hells! You really like saying that, don't you? Have you no sense? Get below. Well, I'll try. But apparently your walking animation had to go first. So, oh, there we go. Now we're going. Okay, see, I'm wondering, is it safer below or is it safer above deck? I don't know. Maybe it's just better that we don't see what's going on. What is the world coming to? Pirates firing on a ship, flying Lominsan colors? Oh, they either have a boatload of balls or a bugger for all brains. Yeah, I'm sorry. I haven't sworn in like forever, so you won't hear me swearing. Swearing will come up though. You can rest easy, friends. We made it out of cannon range. Ain't no buccaneer's bark catch this flighty temptress once the wind's in her sails. I need to slow down. Because my brain's reading too fast and I'm reading too slow. My mouse reading too slow. That was too bleeding close. Glad one of us kept his head and his shoulders. I reckon I'd lost mine otherwise. Did I? Was I the one who was keeping it? Okay. If you say so. If them pirates give us chase, we must close to port. Oh, we must be close to port. Let's head on up deck and have us a look, shall we? It was dangerous up on deck a second ago. Let's go see more. Danger. Oh, that's funny. Although I guess we're out of, they just said we're out of danger, so we're fine. So it's fine to look at all the nice sea and everything, and the sun and the sky, and so cool. I've always wanted to go sailing. I always thought it'd be fun. I've never really gone out to sea. I'd be like 100-fold nervous going out to sea, but I think it'd be fun. By the by, is this your first trip to Lominsa? We'll say yes. We'll say yes for now. It is? Well then, let this journeyed iterant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Ahem. Lominsa prides itself on being Eosa's foremost naval power. Weren't too long ago that the place was ruined by pirates, but thanks to the current Admiral Civilization influence, the city-state could almost pass for a respectable nation. You could never guess she was once a rum-swelling buccaneer herself. Heh. Who was? I think this is part of what was having a hard time in the beginning of this. Like, a bunch of these words, I'm just like, what? Who? I'm getting all nervous. And like, I don't understand, like, the sentence once I first read it. I'm gonna have to read it a few times, I guess. Of course, most folk ain't so quick to change, and with the town full of liberty-loving ruffians, you can imagine how many naysayers and troublemakers she's got to deal with, like them pirates who took just a fancy to us just now. And if that weren't bad enough, I heard the Sagan are raiding the coast just as bold as you please. Them and sea-dwelling beastmen are the locals call fishbacks, cause you didn't know. Oh, case you didn't know. His speech pattern is very interesting and is very hard to read for some reason. I thought, usually this type of speech pattern is like okay for me, and I'm like, oh no, it's fine, I get it. I get sailor talk, it's kind of what it is. But this one is like, maybe I guess I don't. Long last, land ho! Behold Lominza, a nation blessed by the ocean's bounty, and beloved Limian, goddess of navigation. Goddess of navigation. Okay, well, I'll need that because I get lost easy in games. In real life, I can kind of understand where I'm facing, but like in games, like I will totally get lost. I get lost. That's the truth. That's the truth. I said it. Oh,
the southwestern
here, let's switch over. It's a bit small on the screen, but then we can see everything.
Lies the maritime city-state of Lominsa.
It's so cool. I love these views. These cinematic views are like the best. The best.
To this haven for bandits and brigands, cutthroats and curs, seekers of both freedom and fortune, comes a lone adventurer.
Comes a lone adventurer. Who could that be? Wait, is that us? That's probably us. That's probably us.
Lone yet not alone, for the hero's arrival has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Lim Lane.
Oh, okay. Do we actually get to meet the deity or something? Is that a thing? I don't know.
What realm-shaking fate has she descried in the churning waters of this mortal's future?
Maybe not. Maybe she's just watching. Maybe she's just like, ooh, I'm interested, and now she's reading or watching the movie, basically. She's like going, ooh, this character story looks interesting, so she's watching us. That's us. See, and this is what's weird. We have like voiceover line. This is what drives me a little insane with the game sometimes, is that we have voiceover lines and then and then we'll have non-voiceover lines in the same little cutscene without a transition or something. It just feels awkward. And here's where we part ways, son. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares. Then it's off to the high road for me. Okay. Here, if you want to have this. By the way, thanks for saving me ours earlier. I didn't save or do anything. I just got you under deck. Okay. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's the idea. What's the idea? Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square. Okay. Okay, well, I guess, sure.
Through peril and hardship, discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide this brave soul on his life's voyage. Till sea swallows all.
Till the sea swallows all. Oh, so dramatic, like. I'll give you a nice good view of the place. It's really cool. I really like this. Oh, Final Fantasy XIV. That's neat. I really like that. I really like the glow on that. I wanted to learn how to do that. Actually, I think I know kind of already how to do some of that, but maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. That's really cool. I really like the lettering there. You'll see me. I'm weird. I'm a film person, and apparently text and stuff was very important that we learned as well. So we did a couple lessons on different text and text types and fonts, and so that kind of gets me excited at times. It's weird. But if you see a really cool font, like I'll be like, oh, that's so cool. It's weird and dumb. It's nothing I really delve into and study overall, but it's interesting. Anyway, back to the game. We're walking around, checking all this stuff out. Hey, you there. I mean you. This is my district, and I make it my business to know all the scum that washes up in it. Okay, well here I'm gonna put us back in. I hope they mean well. I mean, if someone said that to me like right off the bat like that, I'd probably like be like, oh man, this guy's rude. I don't like them. I'd be like 100% like just irritated and just be like, dude, come on, why would you say that? But I don't know. But let's try to give them the benefit of the doubt. And yeah, that's my expression exactly. Dead end. An adventurer fresh out of the boat, is it? Well then. Hi. Allow one of Limsa Lominza's finest to set you on the right path. Hop to it, lad. I haven't got all day. Oh, jeez. One of these guys. All right. Well, with that, I believe our adventure is starting. We're only like 30 minutes in. See, this is why I wanted it to be an hour, because oh my gosh, we're still not even... We're finally getting to gameplay, because I spent time on all the opening cutscene and other stuff. Oh, oops. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. All right, so you can do gamepad, because it's also available on PlayStation 4, as well as you can play the gamepad, I would imagine, on your PC as well. But since you can also play on PC, you can obviously do mouse and keyboard, which is what I'm going to go for. Mainly because I have access to more buttons and stuff, and I like that. I might do some PlayStation 4 stuff in the future, just for like pictures and stuff, but that'll probably not be on this series. So follow instructions, move your character, adjust position of camera. When you're ready, speak to wrist flow. Okay. Oh. Apparently we have lots of letters already. Oh my gosh. I don't know where the letter box is or anything. Okay, I don't know where anything is. Oh geez, and my I'm like used to having like the bars up over here, having something over here, having pop-ups come up here for our bars and that, and we have this. We have this. Okay. Every time I start the game, I don't know if this is like this for everybody. I think you can turn it off in options, but this will come up. Play guide. Open the Final Fantasy XIV Lodestone play guide in your default web browser. So that's basically a partial guide, and it partial has like other characters and stuff, just like little things. It's not a full walkthrough on by any means, but it has a lot of useful information on it that people will go to help them out and also communicate with one another. So I'm gonna say no for now, but I like it popping up every time because in case we need to. The other thing I'm gonna do almost right away, I think I'm gonna turn off how to turn off Sprout icon. Let's see here, because I know there's a way to do it, but I think it's like a command you have to do. Oh, we'll just, let's continue for now. Let's continue for now. It's fine. Nope. NA status off. Okay, let me try this. /NA status off. Oh, okay. NA status off, like that. There we go, okay. So basically what that is that little sprout that tells you that you're newer to the game. It will go off automatically and it will not show up every time you start the game at a certain point. But until that certain point, that little sprout stays on. So, since I'm not exactly new, I don't want people thinking I'm a sprout and trying to like give us lots of tips and run up to us and be like, you don't know what you're doing. I'm like, no, sir, I've been here. I've done stuff. I know. It's okay. I have another character who has like lots of good stuff. So anyways, I just want to get that off right away. And we're going to talk to, initiating quest. Okay. I am going to go through some of the menuing and that. Like I said, I mainly want to just watch through the story, but it's kind of fun to go through a new adventure anyways, because some of this I have forgotten or already closed out and never gone back to. So, but this obviously I think I would hope I would know. Non-player characters offering quests can be recognized by exclamation marks above their heads. Right-click the mark to bring up the window. Okay. All right, and we get these cool windows. Accepting quests. Basically, click accept. You know what? Some of these I'm not going to go over. Some of these I'm just going to go like, yeah, I know how to do that. Okay, we're good. If you've done an RPG, you know how to click accept over decline. You know? Okay. Coming to Limsa Lominza. To be recognized as an adventurer, the city-state of Limsa Lominza, you must first register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. Okay. So apparently that's something we got to do. Now then, I'm sure you're itching to explore, but adventurers are required to register their presence in the city, and without a bit of local knowledge, you're like to get your throat slit in some stinking alley. So before you do anything else, get yourself over to the Drowning Wench and enroll with the Adventurers Guild. Okay. Where's that? Where's that? It's not that far. Just head straight down this street and speak with Greyfire. He'll show you how to work the big moving platform we call the Crow's Lift, and that'll take you up to the pub. Once you're there, look for a fellow by the name of Baderon. He's the proprietor of the Wench. He might curse like an ale-sodden sailor, but he's a man who's got a soft spot for wide-eyed newcomers like yourself. He'll set you on straight. Got all that? Alright, good. Now run along, and may the navigator guide you on your journey. Okay. Apparently they highly see the navigator. Ooh, I like that. Oh, it's been a while since I've heard that one. I like the quest sound. It's just nice. It's fun. I like all the little sound effects and details. It's cool. All right, you have begun a quest. Use the duty list to help you complete your task. All right, duty list shows up over here. I can also open up our journal, which I think it's under like logs. No, character, journal. Any journal, duty. There we go, journal. All right, so journal is here. There's a lot of good menu items down here that I don't think get talked about a ton, but you know, it's okay. And there's New Game Plus. Like I said, we might be playing on my other character, and I'll do some New Game Plus stuff. Just to, I might switch over entirely to them, but I still haven't. That's one of the things I haven't decided yet. So we'll go from there. If you guys want to see me play it from the start, I guess I could try to make that happen. But I also kind of want to just get this character up and running for everybody over on Ether, so that if you're on Ether or Crystal, everyone can play. But anyways, we can see where to go. The other useful thing that I like about this, okay, here's a duty list. A maximum of 5 quests could be displayed at once. And by clicking on the title, it will open up it in the journal. So if you don't want to go to journal or press the hotkey, you can also just click on here, and they'll take you straight to which quest you're looking at. So if you have a couple different quests at the same time, it'll bring you to this one in specific in your journal, so you know what you're looking at. The other thing it doesn't tell you, which is really cool, if you click on the blue part instead, if you don't click on the yellow, if you click on the blue, you notice how my cursor, there's 2 different links there. You click on the blue, it'll open up your map and tell you where you need to go for the next part. So that is going to be very helpful because getting lost easy happens. So if you're like me and get lost easy, that's a thing that you can do. You can just like click on the map and be like, where do I need to go again? And it'll tell you. Sometimes there are situations where it's not going to be as helpful because you need to like collect something and bring it to them, and then the person you bring it to is where you're supposed to go. So that might not be as helpful. Instead, if you're looking for what you need to bring to them, but you know. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa. You've made mind to visit the Drowning Wench. The Crow's Lift will take you there. All right. And again, sorry about all the details and stuff that I'm talking about this, but I'm just trying to get a bunch of this out of the way in this first episode. I would imagine every episode after this will probably have some more. It'll probably have more story-heavy stuff, and we'll just get straight into it. But I gotta kind of talk about some of this tutorial stuff. So, complete a quest by right-clicking the NPC with a check mark. Yep, pretty basic RPG stuff. So if they got a check mark, that means that we can complete it. Hello there. Greetings to you, lad. What'll it be? Ah, but you ain't here for a drink, are ye? You're welcome with me. You're welcome to come with a mind, try your and an adventuring, I reckon. Well, you'll find no shortage of work here in Limsa. The name's Balderon, and this most hospitable of austerities is the Drowning Wench. My gosh, I'm gonna have a hard time with saying all this. 'Tis also the home to the Venturers Guild here in Limsa. That's why there's got a desk specially for Adeline Guild business, and why I seem to spend more time saving the necks of whelps like yourself than wetting the throats of me regulars. What? What does that mean? Dude, don't go there. Oh my gosh. Venturers have a knack for finding trouble, see? Okay. Okay, I guess. Not that they need it in these parts, on account of there being trouble wherever you look. If you manage to steer clear of the fishbacks and the kobolds outside the city, the pirates on the inside will get you instead. Oh, okay, so, apparently maybe we shouldn't have started here because, well, we might get killed inside the city instead of outside as well. So, we chose a great city to start in, didn't we? Oh, boy. Nah, it's fine. They're all cool. Oh, oops, I skipped a line. Well, I don't think there's really a way to go back, other than redo everything. So, alright, this town seems peaceful at a glance, but look at it again, and you'll see people living in fear of what tomorrow might bring. Okay. And who can blame them with everything that's happened? Eorzea took a mighty blow during the calamity, but our ohms weren't the only things that got wiped off the face of existence by a thrice dinged of a dragon. A thrice danged, adorably amazing dragon. Yes, that's what he said. Sure, yeah. It took our bleeding memories too, and no one's been able to explain it in a way that as makes it one's sense. Okay, so memories were taken away too with this calamity. Okay. None of the folks what saw it lived to tell the tale. Seem to agree on how the tale actually goes. 'Tis all foggy, like recollections from an hard night on the ale. You can imagine why people fear for the future if they can't rightly recall the past. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. I have something similar like that. It is not fun, let me tell you. It's not terrible, but it doesn't make me feel great about myself. Anyways, but there's one thing we all remember, and there's this group of adventurers what laid down their lives to drag Eorzea back from the brink when she was bound for the abyss. Well, I say we remember. Truth is, though we ain't forgotten what they did for us. These calamities spawned memory loss, robbed us of their names. Oh, of course they did. It won't even let us picture their dang faces. 'Tis the start at a gold flying in front of the sun. All you see in your mind's eye is a shadow set against a bleeding glare. Ain't that how every bugger describes it, by the way? Give or take the odd goal. It's this what's got people calling these heroes the Warriors o' Light. Okay, so we've named them a general name at least. So we at least know kind of sort of who these people are. Alright. If Limbs is ever going to be put a time of darkness behind it, it's going to need venturers to help banish the fear. And it's going to need new heroes like the ones we lost. And can't remember. And can't find. And don't know. Wow, that's going to be hard. Maybe one day you'll be one of them. And that's why any aid we can give a venturer is effort well spent. What you say, lad? You willing to lend us your strength? I guess so. Me thanks you and to the navigator and all. I knew she'd steer you my way for a reason. Okay. But listen to me, yattering on like a sun-touched fishwife. 'Tis it's time to get your mark in me book. Okay. Put your scroll right there. My scroll? My what? I don't. I'm sorry, sir. I don't think I have my phone on me. No, I'm kidding. Dead End Dragon is a fine name it is. Congratulations, you're now an upstanding member of the Venturers Guild. Cool. What do we do here? You there, adventurer. You sailed off on the last ferry, did you not? Yes, we did. The captain reported being attacked by a pirate vessel, and several witnesses have testified independently that a passenger matching your description went out on deck mere moments before the incident took place, sending your friends signals, were you? Oh. This could be bad. This could be very bad. I mean, maybe I did. No, I'm kidding. This could be bad. So they're accusing us of sending the pirate signals to attack. That's not good. Now, hold on a moment there, officer. You got the wrong bloke. This fine, upstanding young gent is me dear departed grandma's sister, niece's cousin's closest companion. The lad wouldn't be caught dead fraternizing with such unsavory element. You barely know us, for one, and two, what is that? Is that right, then? You're surely aware of the recent kidnappings? Respectfully, then, we cannot be too trusting of outsiders at a time when the loyalty of even our closest friends is in doubt. Okay, so they're doubting each other very closely. That's not great either. Aye, ye make a good point there, officer. A very good point, very wise. You needn't worry, though. I keep an eye on open at all times. Me and two more often than not. Now, sir, say ye tankard one of me finest ale before you return to your duties, eh? Not a watered-down cup like last time, I should hope. Ain't got the faintest idea on what you're on about, officer. The wench might offer some of the cheapest grog this side of the Strait of Mythalor. But don't mean we don't get good and pickled. Look, there's a chair over there just crying to be sat on. So kick them off every boots, eh? Okay, well, they got a way of talking to each other, apparently. And, maybe this guy just came for free ale? Is that it? I don't know. You'll have to excuse these eager, bloody yellow jackets. There have been a spit of kidnappings as late, and they ain't got a clue who's been behind them. Naturally, they've taken cloppet irons on anyone who looks vaguely suspicious, which means venturers, visitors, and pretty much every bugger else in this town. Okay, so everybody's just suspicious. Great. Don't take it personal, though. Us Laminsons can be eavesdropping a bunch of people, 'tis true, but given time, we'll grow on ye. Now, where was I? Just like I'm hoping this series will grow on all of us. Oh, aye. Welcome to Limza Lominza, where the sea is as green as the faces me patrons after a few too many black-belly whiskeys. Oh, great. Wait, the green sea? Isn't it supposed to be blue? I guess I don't know much about the sea. Now take a moment to gather your wits, and we'll get started with learning you the ways of this city. Okay. Okay, then. All right, well, we completed that. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. You have taken your first step as an adventurer in the city of Limza Lominza. Listen well to the wisdom of Balduran Tenfingers, and then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. All right, cool. Hey, we did a thing. It was a thing. Yay. I don't have emotes selected yet. I'm going to put that like right on here, actually. Oops, not that. What I like to do is have an emo button just so I can get to all my emotes really quick, and then put favorites, and there's general. And that's another thing about this game that I really love. You can do like lots of emotes and stuff. It's really fun. You can just like wave and chuckle. It's really cool. And I'm like, and I'm making a fool of myself in front of anybody who's here, and they're not. Okay. I think we get to see people now. Are we able to see people? I don't know if we're able to see other people yet, but hey. So main scenario quests. Important quests used to tell the story of Eorzea and her people are called main scenario quests. These are tasks that are easily distinguishable from others by their unique icons. So our main story quest, and basically the ones that we're going to be going for mostly throughout this whole series, is this one. We're going to be looking for these icons. How am I going to level up in the meantime and other stuff? I don't know. Well, that's one of the things we'll figure out along the way. Because quests like this icon indicate a task or series of tasks that are tied to new duties or features you have yet to unlock. So these will be useful to us in another light, and being able to unlock useful features. Will I show all of these? Maybe not. Maybe I'll record them separately or something for a different series, but mainly I'm going to be trying to focus on this. And then these will be like side things that I might get done either off screen or like maybe I'll live stream them or something. I don't know. We're gonna do it. The other thing, we leveled up. Hey, that's cool. So we got another skill, bio. So that's cool. I haven't even looked at ruin because we haven't found anything yet. So what time are we at? All right, cool. We're getting up there in time, but I'm gonna try to see if we can make it to level 4. Right now, looking at our character, you can also go to character from that and pressing C. So we're level 2. I'm going to try to get us to level 4. How will we get there? I don't know. Bear with me. Balduran, proprietor of Dreading Wench, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. I thought it said advising for a second. You can learn about advising people. You're not an adventurer yet. You're just an advisor to adventurers because you know what you're doing. Right then, let's start you off nice and easy with 3 tasks that'll get you, that what'll help ye get used to the life here in Lominza. Could you start by putting the first letter in before the apostrophe instead of just skipping the first letter altogether? That would be nice, sir. Firstly, if you head down to the floor and point your nose west, then you'll get an eye full of a great glowing crystal in the middle of the courtyard. That's an aetherite, a device which can move you from one place to another in the blink of an eye. Ain't no swifter way to travel, providing there's an aetherite where you want to go, of course. Have a chat with the yellow jacket on the guard down there, and you'll be treated to a lecture on the working of devices. For you to do that, though, remember to touch the thing. Strange as it sounds, it won't work till you have. So we gotta touch the stones, everybody. Touch stones. Touch all the magical crystals. Or don't, I don't know. Second on the list is the marketplace. You'll find weapons and armor and all your veteran bits and pieces and sale in the district, which lies beyond the Aetherite. Marketplace is amazing. It's fantastic. Things can be overpriced, but it is worth it, especially on the market board. It's like my best friend. Don't go throwing your gill around just yet, though, or you'll get fleeced quicker than you can say, "Why's my coin purse so light?" Have a word with Swazzlebat instead. He's the head of the Merchants League, by the way. Oh, okay. Give him this old octant, and it'll treat you well. Alright, for the last of me helpful hints, I suggest you meet his fellow spell slingers at the Arcanist Guild. Hey, alright, so he's pointing us to our class quest. Sweet. I guarantee you'll learn a few new tricks for your tome if you decide to join their crew. Murray at the front desk is the one to get you started. Got all that, lad? Seeing them 3 tasks, take you a little time jaunt around the city and help you work out where everything is. Now, best get on and run along, eh? Bugger it. There I go, sending you off without telling you some crucial bloody calamity has made a right mess of me memory, I swear. Well, that or the ale. Or both, sir? Both. Probably both. Any road while you're out, if you happen to pass any poor sods what look like they might need your help, consider giving them a tale of woe. Consider giving their tale of woe a listen, eh? Sounds like a chore, but I admit, you never know what interesting opportunities could be lurking out there, just waiting for you to stumble upon them. For example, Linnea over yonder has been casting glances at you ever since you waltzed in. Why not lend her an ear and see what she has to say? Aye, you're like to find yourself running on errands in the beginning. But once you build a reputation as a man folk can trust, the jobs will get harder and the rewards will be more generous. Okay. Whew. If you have the time, I'd also seek the advice of the smith there and the wench. The lads, as bear the title, have fine advice for them when they're starting out in the profession. And that, my lad, is how you becoming a legend among venturers. And he waves at us. Not even caring that we saw him or anything, you know. Hi. Quest accepted. Whew, alright. Oh, hello. To leave the dreading wench, you must accept the quest making a name by speaking with Linnea. Okay. I guess they're teaching us right now about side quests and stuff, so cool. Main menu, what's that? The main menu grants quick and easy access to most of the game's main features, for example, character stuff and duties, as we saw before. If you wish to customize the game's various settings, including key binding, HUD layout, system configuration that can be in system. This is really cool. There's also a user macro system. I've seen other MMOs be like, yeah, no, macros aren't allowed. That's not cool. Don't use those. This game is like, here, have a whole macro system that you can use. Like, you can have up to, like, a ton of macros. It's really cool. And you can have shared macro. I don't know what shared macros are. Are those ones that are, like, shared across characters or something? Probably. And then these are macros that I can just use for, like, myself. There's so much stuff in this game. It's really nice. I really appreciate it. So play around with those. You can, like I said, the macros, you can, like, say well met and wave at the same time. So you'll say well met and you'll wave. It's pretty cool. So yeah, other things like enemy attack, this target. So you'll assign that attack and then say to the party, attack this guy. Kind of cool. It's good for communication too. Really good for communication, I think. For battle macros, I've heard that's not great, but for real macros, it's pretty good. All right, game progress is saved automatically, so there's no in-game save or load functions. However, to prevent data from being lost or corrupted, it is strongly recommended that you end each and every playing session by logging out or exit game system in the menu. I usually just hit escape. Oops. I just hit escape and then hit exit game from there. That works for me. Works really well. Navigation. All right, by pressing M on your keyboard, you can, or selecting the mini map, or selecting the map under travel, which is here. I always forget about this because this is actually a really important little mini menu, but I don't use it as much as I probably should. All right, in the lower right-hand corner, you can see a screen that will bring up the area in the map. If a quest objective is located in that area, it will be indicated with a special icon, like how we saw this. Okay, the location of the quest objectives can also be confirmed by clicking on the objective in the duty list. Oh, now it tells you. That's cool. I'm glad it does tell you, though. That's nice, because you can, like I said, you click on that, it shows you where it is, and then you use your map and figure out where it is. Maps are big. If you don't know how to read a map, you'll learn how to read a map. It'll be good. And reading a map's not too complicated. You got it. If you haven't read a map, I believe in you. All right, Nidia, since we're not, I'm actually going to try this, but I did a few tests before this, and I know we can't leave the thing. Bit premature for you to leave, don't you think? Or have you already heard everything about the bloke about the big desk had to say? If though, then you should know it's polite to spare a moment for those in need, like this Lalafella lass at the table who's staring at you right now, and in desperate need of your help. Ooh, okay, well, I guess we'll talk with her. All right, making a name. Nidia, a veteran adventurer, has some information that might be of interest to you. Cool. And this is what I do like. You can kind of move the camera around if you're not at a great angle. You can still kind of move it around to try to get at a better angle. Well, would you look at this? A shiny new adventurer. Listen close, lad. I have some information that might just help you put on the map here in Limsa. I was passing through Bulwark Hall not too long ago and saw a bunch of herbs just scattered about on the ground. Now I'm not entirely certain, but I think there might have been black market wares known as the Dream Flowers. Limsa is a pretty busy port, and not all the merchants that blow in across the strait are above board, if you know what I mean. I don't. Who knows? They might have seen a deal gone. Oh, how'd the plants end up in the mizzenmast? Who knows? Might have been a deal gone bad. The important thing is it makes a name for yourself by handing them in. Speak to Scarnell, and she'll get you down to the first floor, and then all you have to do is pick up the herbs and take them down to Aldiskife at the Octant. Being a worldly captain, he knows a thing or two about such shady goods. All right, well, cool. And I guess I didn't really go through the races of the game. I think I'll go through that next time. Maybe that would be a good thing. But that'll be cool. You wish to visit Bulwark Hall below? The crow's lift is ready when you are. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, interacting. On some quests, you will encounter objects such on which you can interact with simply by approaching them and then right-clicking. All right, and looks like we have a friend next to us. We have a couple people who are still learning out and doing basics. Sanctuaries, this is very important. I'm going to read this especially, very particularly, because I think even more veteran players might have skipped over and not known this. Or forgotten about this, of course. A crescent moon icon will appear on the right of your experience bar, right here, whenever you enter a sanctuary. While in this special area, you will accrue rested bonus. This bonus will continue to grow even when you are offline. So if you're offline, as long as you're in the sanctuary, you will accrue this bonus. All experience earned through battle, crafting, and gathering while under the benefit of the rested bonus will increase by 50%. This is very helpful. Your current rested bonus is displayed on the top of your experience bar. The dark orange bar shows how much more experience can be earned before the bonus fades. If the bar is blue, it indicates your bonus will carry over to the next level. All right. Keep going. Inns in the cities, as well as various outposts and settlements, are classified as sanctuaries. To maximize your experience earning potential, make it a habit of always logging out in one of these areas. Yes, so there will be a bonus that accrues over time. And with that bonus, you get boosted experience, basically. So this is a big thing for Final Fantasy. Don't just leave in the middle of nowhere. Don't just go to a random little place with people and questing area, because that may or may not be a sanctuary. Go to a main town. Main towns are typically have an aetherite. Those aetherite towns do have sanctuary status typically, if you're buying aetherite. To my knowledge, and maybe not all of them, but I'll check. Check to see if you have this little status, and as long as you do, or usually a little thing will come across that says you have entered a sanctuary. Or in your little chat box down here, then you know, log out here. All right, without further ado, let's get into it. Peculiar herb. And you might worry about other people having quests on this. This is just particular to us. So no, if we're not going to take peculiar herbs from anybody else, and they won't have to wait for respawn time. So don't worry. Let's just go pick up some peculiar herbs and make on our way. All right, we'll grab this one. She's gonna step on my. She stepped on my hand, guys. She stepped on my hand. It hurts so bad. It's okay. It's fun. So all these people in blue with the blue icons above them, those are people. Those are definitely people. So you can tell they're walking around. We got a couple sprouts going around too, so they're playing the game fresh as well. So don't feel like you're alone. There's lots of new people joining in the game fresh as well, and it's lots of fun. Also, please be nice to new people. Like, it's a thing. Like, just be nice to the new people. Come on. Come on. All right, so we got to deliver them to DeadEndGaming, whoever that is, over here. So we'll find them. I know it's jumping a lot. Jumping is fun to do, so we might do that a lot. All right, DeadEndGaming, there we go. Yes, I'm DeadEndGaming. You wish herbs for me to examine? I'm gonna actually cancel out of this real quick. Handing over items. That's pretty easy. I'll show you this. So if you're ever trying to get to someone in particular, or like an NPC, or like a certain item, and like someone like this is in the way, and I'll end up like trying to click on DeadEndGaming, and I keep clicking on other stuff, you can hold down, for default on the computer, it's X. So you hold down that button, and it will show you just like NPCs and stuff. So that will get rid of everybody's name. It's really nifty. You think it's something dumb, but just wait. Just wait. When like 100,000 people are flooded around one person, it's very helpful. Yes, I'm DeadEndGaming. You have some herbs you wish for me to examine? Yes, I do. I have these 6 here. Oh, what's this? Rested. I can. Oh, right. Okay. So I'll just right click and we'll click hand over, and then we hand over. Pretty easy. Yes, as you suspected, these are only highly illegal blooms known as the dream flowers. They are a prime ingredient in the creation of a somnus, a substance whose fragrance is said to lull the sniffer's mind into a sleep of death. Oh, yikes. Oh, okay. Yes, as you suspected, these are highly illegal blooms. Oh, I read that already. I thought I clicked ahead. I guess not. Forgive me, I could not resist the jest. These herbs are not more than thick lavender. Oh. Dude, come on. A common enough export in Limsa Lominsa. In fact, these probably spilled from the crates that were loaded onto my very own ship. I think someone has been having a bit of fun with you, son. But not to worry, you've learned a few things. You've made a new acquaintance. Well met. All right, well, we were pranked. It's basically what happened. There we go. Quest complete. Using items. All right, some items can be used, granting various effects, such as instant HP restoration, attribute boost, and more. Right-click them and just select use, and it'll work out well. All items with recast timers cannot be used again until the timer has expired, so items you use often should be set to your hotbar for easy access. So do we have a potion? Yep, we got potion. Potion is going right there. I usually like potions on my third bar right here, so it's ready to go, and I don't have to, like, fiddle with menus. Having it on hotbars is really nice. All right. So with that, I guess, looking at time, I guess we can go a little more. Let's go a little longer. I'm gonna try to finish up this quest and see where we're at. We might go an hour and a half. I don't know. So first episode, let's be excited. Let's get excited, everyone. We're attuned to the Aetheryte. Yeah, yeah, we did it. Ah, another novice adventurer. Balderon has sent more of a few of your kind this way of late. I don't know who this is, but it seems like they talk nice. So, oh hi. Okay, there you are. Sorry, deeper voice. I'm Subliminal, one of the Yellow Jackets tasked with keeping peace in this city. It is also my charge to provide guidance in use of this device. Fear not, I shall be brief. Okay, thanks. Aetherites are crystalline structures that tap into ethereal energies. They are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport are the most common transportation spells. Make direct use of the Aetherites and their connection to the flow of ether. Okay, now this sounds all just tutorial-esque in that, but some of this is actually like lore. Like you can teleport through ether, it's ethereal tuning and stuff, and there's magics with the ether. So that'll probably come to us later and maybe get talked about even more since we're magic user. So. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of name will wish to seek out and attune himself to each one. Once you have expanded your horizons beyond the walls of the city, you will soon find yourself performing an act of attunement as a matter of course. Yep, so we're going to want to attune to every big Aetherite we come across. There is, however, no need for uneasy haste. The Aetherites found in and around the city will be sufficient for present, I assure you. Should you wish to learn more about Aetherites or transportation magic, I will be here to answer your question. Thank you. Thank you. That's very nice of you, sir. That's cool. Return learned. That's a very good skill to have. You attune with the Aetherite. You are now able to use the return spell. Very, very helpful and cost effective. It's right here. It's on your default bar. You can also get to it from going to your actions and traits under your character menu. And it should be under general. There we go. And return is near the top. So that'll be really helpful. I'm going to put limit break over here because we're going to need that later. We will need that later. But yeah, so that's really cool and helpful. Oh, I didn't know that you could do that. That's actually really nice to know. So you can actually, okay. That's for later though. In certain duties or certain places, you will have duty action available. It'll be a special action only available in like that encounter area. And you can equip those to your hotbar as well. I did not even know that existed. That's cool. See, good things of going back to start and doing all this. Oh my gosh. But return. It will instantly return you to your current home point. You can change that return home point. There's lots of various places that you can change and make your return home point. But I like to make it somewhere common and that I show up a lot to. So my return point is somewhere that I can just easily access. And every 900 seconds, you can recast it. So it's like, what? Ooh, like 10 minutes or something like that? I don't know. It's a long time before you recast, but usually I return there, do a bunch of stuff, and then by then the recast timer's reset, so it's like fine by the next time I need to use it. So yeah. So I basically, it can be cast once every 15 minutes. That's it. Okay, that's fine. But it doesn't require any mana points, and usually travel between Aetheryte costs some gil. It costs money, and once you get into later parts of the game, traveling will take 999 gil. So that's a pain in the butt, especially if you're transporting a lot. So just make use of that return. Make it a localized area and return, and then teleport to where you need to go or something. I don't know. Go for it, right? Only one home point can be set as any time. To make it Aetheryte your new home point, right-click and change it. All right, cool. So we attuned ourselves to the Aetheryte. So now we need to listen to market exploration. So let's do that. If I can. Oh my gosh, there's so many people. Holy cow, there's so many people here. This is so amazing. Usually I'm used to, on my server, this is what Ul'dah looks like. It's a different city that we had a chance to start at, and oh my gosh, this isn't literally insane. A fine morning to you, sir. Welcome to the most replicate marketplace in the grand realm of Eorzea, with lots of annoying sounds going around. Where every shelf grows under the weight of wonders born in all four corners of the world. Pray browse all the stalls until your eyeballs ache from oogling the abundance of unbelievable bargains. Now, as much as I would love to elaborate upon the unrivaled quality of merchandise, I must tend to some cargo but recently arrived at the docks. You bear gift from Balderon. Whatever could it... Oh, my octant! By the navigator. I must have left it behind in the wench, alongside the week's pay and several bells worth of intoxicated memories. That's what happens at a bar. Basically, that's just what happens. Alright, so we turned over the octant. I'm most grateful to have it back. This tool is a keepsake from my days as a ship captain, you see. Needless to say, your good deed must be repaid. And what better recompense than the wisdom of a master merchant? I mean, I want to say it's a little bit egotistical, but you're not wrong, sir. You're not wrong. It's simple and sturdy adventuring equipment you seek. You look no further in the east and the west of arms of Hawker's Alley. Lest you doubt each gil you invest in arms and armor will be money well spent. Adventuring is, after all, a dangerous profession by its very nature. It goes without saying that Hawker's Alley boasts the stalls specializing in tools of every martial discipline imaginable. And within but a few steps are bazaars and apothecaries that will most amply supply your potion and perishable needs. Our keen-eyed agents procure most frankly befuddling range of wares during the sojourns in distant shores, so it pays to become familiar with the type and price of the goods offered in each stall. Such knowledge will serve you well if your purse is light or if your time is short. All right. But verbal instruction is the kind that will only profit you so much. Experience has ever been the surest teacher, if not the kindest. I invite you to explore the markets for yourself. There we go. Sorry. Like I said, I'm going to fumble over lots of words. That's just how this is going to go. Sorry. So here's the marketplace where you can buy lots of items and stuff. This is the one market item place I ever use, is usually the market board. because you can get better quality items on the market board typically, and I just buy a bunch on here. It has a lot of filters. You can get lots of different things here. It's very useful. Very, very useful. So my thing that I always tell people, make use of it, but watch out. Prices can get high very quickly, even for the lowest level items. Like, you gotta watch out. So sometimes it's good to purchase at lower levels from these guys if you're just looking for some basic stuff. But if you're looking for some more advanced stuff or like higher quality items, this is where you want to go. Purchasing items from markets. I basically explained all that. Market boards. You can only sell items on market boards. I don't sell them. I have retainers sell them. We'll get into that later. So I'm not going to go through all that. We're going to save that for later. But for now, we need to go visit the Arcanist Guild. Where is that? I don't see our character on here anywhere. It's because we're kind of far off. We got to walk a bit. We got to walk a little ways to get to the Arcanist Guild. It's down the way. Actually, I'm curious. Can we start at a different... I mean, no, it probably won't let us, but we could try. I'm just curious to see if it'll let us start somewhere else. Oh yeah, we can sprint. So let's sprint. Yeah, this is kind of out of our way, and I don't know if it's gonna benefit us at this moment, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try and see. Seriously, I want to be a fisher. Oh, so it's locked, so it won't even let us take that. Probably. Okay, I'm gonna see if we can go be a fisher, because fisher is a crafting thing that you can do, or I'm sorry, not crafting, gathering. Yes, you craft the fish. You craft fish. No, I'm kidding. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I even said that phrase in the first place, even on accident. Yeah, so I'm gonna go see what this is about, because even if it is in red, that means we can't take it at the moment and we don't meet all the requirements. But you can go in and talk with them, and then they'll tell you why you can't typically accept it. Well, fishing, welcome to you, adventurer friend. You've worked your way to Fisherman's Bottom. When you want to fish just a day, you can call a culinarian, but we fishermen feast for life. I've set the bait. Think you're ready to bite? Oh, that's fun. The puns. I like it. All right, would you like to join the Fisherman's Guild? Sure. Oops, I hooked you only a snag. I hooked you only find a snag. It appears you're on course for a different dock. I really hate to release such a considerable catch, but here's to hoping you swim back and you've grown into your own guild. Before you can take another discipline, you must first complete the level 10 quest of your starting class. Okay. So I guess we got to do that first, and then we can start picking up other things. Or, like I said, we might, by next episode or the episode after, we might already be... we might already just be doing our thing and doing that in the New Game Plus version on my other account. We might just be doing a lot of that, and then I'll just have this over here, this character over here, just doing stuff. I might just level him with other means. If you know what I mean about other means. No? No one? Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's all right. Okay, while there's nothing weird in my menu here, I'm going to switch over. So you can see a lot of useful info here. It's in the white. I like that. You can see a lot of helpful information. Of course, it's white on white. There you go. That's a little better. Now you can see. Of course. But here we go. You can see a lot of info stuff. So this chat box is very useful, not just for chatting with other people and friends and stuff. It's good for keeping up to date on what just happened. Like it'll say you entered a sanctuary or other stuff. So that'll be helpful to keep an eye on. But like I said, for now, I'm going to keep it hidden because stuff gets said. I don't always want to show everything. You don't need to worry about it. We're focused on the story. We'll probably allow the chat box to be around a little more often, I bet. But for now, I'm just going to keep it hidden. Because most will have other details. So what I just did there, we attuned to an Ethernet shard. Quick travel throughout the city could be achieved by placing your hand on the Ethernet shards. These are just in the main big cities because they're big. And there's lots of places you want to go and make it to. So these Ethernet shards will help you get around. So I can go and I have two places I can go to here. And if I move this out of the way, the Limsa, Lominsa, and Aetheryte Plaza. So once we attune to all of them, more will open up and we'll be all set and we can go to different places in the city. So, but for now, let's hurry on over because we're getting on real long this episode. And we got to visit the Arcanist Guild to start our quests and stuff. So Do that. We will do that, I guess. All right. Guild reception. Oh, it's a main quest. It's a main story quest. Ooh, okay. Welcome to Arcanus Guild. It is here that we research and develop the field of Arcana. Arcanima. Arcanima? Sure. Arcanima is the science of employing arcane geometries, intricate patterns, into the map that unlock the mysteries of existence to draw forth and manipulate the body's etheric energies. So what I heard is it's all fancy magic and something about the world and magic, our body, magic, and energy magic. I mean, that's basically what it translates to. Anytime they talk about ether, it's like magic. That's what they're saying. But if I'm not mistaken, you already possess some rudimentary understanding of the craft. Shall I deepen your knowledge of our history as well? The roots of Arcanima can be traced back to esoteric calculations practiced by the people of the South Isles. It is there island folk that first discovered a method to express natural phenomena in I thought it said mathemagical terms. Oh my goodness. Okay, wow. Building on this process, the existing mathematical formulae were further developed into arcane geometries, precise patterns that allowed a practitioner to weave ether into specific magical effects. The mages who invoked this new form of magic became known as arcanists, and the school of Arcanima was born. Oh my gosh, that's lots of history and lots of stuff I probably didn't need to know, but I got all excited about it. Many such mages wishing to expand their understanding of the world took to the seas aboard traveling vessels. Upon their arrival in Limsa, arcanists found themselves welcomed into the academic elite and soon secured positions of this realm in governance and council. Okay, the knowledge of an arcanist, however, is traditionally passed down from master to chosen disciple. As such, Admiral Merrilweb, counting on several wielders of Arcanima among her personal staff, became concerned that this exclusionary practice would lead to eventual extinction of the art. So, at the Admiral's express orders, an official Arcanist Guild was established and funding was provided for research and training. The complex, demanding nature of Arcanima, however, remains the greatest threat to its own future. If you would continue your study of this challenging discipline, then I must insist that you indicate your commitment to joining our guild. Oh my gosh, that was so winded. It's so much longer. I like the other gal better. Like, let's make a fish pun. Okay, that was funny. Want to join our guild? Oh, wait, you can't. And that was that. That was funny. It was great. It was fast. And then this gal just told us a whole history of, like, literally everything. And then it's like, oh, yeah, by the way, do you want to join our guild or something? Man, okay. Well, have you decided to enroll in our guild, or are you now intimidated by the thought of excessive thinking? Well, I mean, technically, I don't really have to. But technically, if I want to do anything else with our life or change into a different guild or anything, I have to. So, Way of the Arcanist. Your sound judgment is to be commended. Now, standard practice dictates that I introduce you to our guildmaster, that you might convey your intentions in person. Due to extraordinary circumstances, however, he is unreachable at present. Instead, you may speak with Mistress Thurmbilgem. She has shouldered full responsibility of the guild's leadership in the interim. You'll find her over there, as I point by the bookshelves. You needn't be shy. The mind is sharp and critical. Her manner is always most welcoming. Okay, well, let's go talk with her real quick. Whew. Yes, I am Thurmbilgem. Thubrilgem. Thurmbilgem? Sure. Greetings and welcome to the Arcanist Guild. As Murray has doubtlessly explained, I am serving as acting guildmaster until our wayward leader designs to return. I assume our capable receptionist also spoke of our art's origin? Yes, lots. I was like done with her like a long time ago. Allow me then to expand upon— No! No more words, I'm done. Don't get me wrong, I'm all excited about talking about stuff like that and magic-y stuff, but oh, come on, you don't have to give me a whole lecture. Arcanima taps into the living energies of ether. The evidence of this is represented by most aptly, perhaps, by our ability to manifest arcane entity at Carbuncle. Okay, now I'm interested because carbuncles are adorable. And the manner of magic with which this ethereal ally employs are at our command. The core of the discipline, however, is found in the pursuit of definitive solutions. to any potential quandary. Even on this field of battle, nay, especially on this field of battle, this principle takes precedence. If one wishes to make certain question of victory, then one must apply the most effective strategy. An arcanist is measured by his ability to calmly analyze the situation from a moment to moment and respond with the most appropriate spells at hand. I mean, kinda. I think that's kinda. Any summoners out there who want to like talk about this, or arcanists who like want to talk about and expand on that? Because I've done that, and I don't think it feels like that at all. I just feel like you spam your stuff, and you have your rotation, and you just do the same stuff, and you typically don't go out of your comfort zone there. I think when Physic was better for summoners, like, yes, because you could heal. You had a slight healing ability, so you were kind of expected to heal a little bit. But now I think it was better then, but I only started and I remember it being better at like lower levels. So maybe it's actually really just bad overall, and it's been always bad overall. I don't know. Any veteran summoners out there, please let us know in the comments below and let me know what you think, if there's actually like versatility to it and like changing up how your style plays depending on situations, or if you just go for it. The study of Arcanima will test your mental faculties at the point of perplexity. Are you prepared to reason your way through the predicament after predicament? Lots of P's. Are you prepared to reason? Yes, we are. We are ready to prepare. An unambiguous response, the kind I most prefer. After that long explanation of everything, of your question of do you want to join and I need to make sure you're good for it, like that's all you had to say. Let's see if the clarity of your words is matched by the sharpness of your mind. In Lower Lanosia, you'll find among others 3 species of pests: wharf rats, little ladybugs, and auralae. I ask that you employ your skill in Arcanima to eradicate these 3 of each type of creature. Leave the city through the Tempest Gate and you will soon encounter the potential targets in abundance. As long as you remain focused, I do not foresee these opponents causing you or budding abilities undue difficulty. Once you return from completing preliminary trial, I will welcome you as an official member of the Arcanist Guild. May your judgment remain swift and clear. All right. Well, we've got our mission here. We got our stuff. We started out. We joined the Adventurers Guild. Oh my gosh, we did so much stuff. We did so many voices. My voice is shot. So with all of that being said, I am going to walk out here. We're gonna tune to this aetheryte, and we're gonna call it an episode. Now, I don't know, I might check, and like I said, I don't know how I'm going to do this, because like I told you guys, I have another character, who looks exactly like this, because that's who I saved the character from. So if we change characters, I'll let you know, I'll point out, I may or may not point out, which world we're on. You'll know which world we're on by looking at the top right up here. This is Genova, that's where we're starting on with our little 1-level character. My other character is on Balmung. If you see Balmung, you'll know that I'm on the other character, on the other server, and we have lots of higher level stuff available to us probably then. And a lot more money and funds. Will I be doing New Game Plus? Probably with that. But yeah, we will probably be doing some New Game Plus stuff. I'll probably do some stuff on this character, but I think from New Game Plus we'll be able to see basically everything. So once we get to that point, I don't know if we're there yet or not, but if we are, I might just switch everything over there to that character and just start doing New Game Plus. You'll notice this is different up here in the top left corner as well if I do that. So with all that being said, I'd like to dance out, if I can spell it right, dance. I'll just do /dance, and I will see you all in the next episode. Oh, and I didn't say, oh my gosh, how could I not say? Big thank you to Gluestick on Twitter, or at least that's your Twitter name on Twitter. They're super huge help to this. They did this VTuber model that I am showing off now, and it's all really cool on that, and I'm super thankful for that. They got it rigged, they got it all arted up and made off of my character just based on screenshots. So they did an amazing job with it. It's super phenomenal, and I'm super thankful to them for doing this. So thank you, big thank you to them for that. Or at Gluestick. So without further ado, I'm going to end the episode, and I will see you next time.